Yes, children. So finally, we understood that, the maximum, even in organized sector, they started to look the working environment, conditions, the facilities which they are giving to their employees. All those things started to resemble like a unorganized sector. Okay. See here, the struggle for the fair globalization. So by these things, we understood that whatever the globalization or the due to this foreign investment, foreign trade, technology, all those things which is happening, it is not giving the facilities to the whole world equally. Okay, that means the whole world people, all the people or all the countries are not benefited equally by this globalization. So due to that, so coming to India, how India is striving towards this globalization to make it fair and better. Okay, so how India is struggling to get a fair globalization. Okay, let's see today. So by seeing all these evidences, so by seeing this, the foreign investment, foreign trade, and the uncondition of environment, uncertainty in the employment opportunities, all those things. So we understood that all the people are not benefited equally. So producers are getting quite, the good benefits. The coming to the producers, they are finding very difficult. Consumers are enjoying the varieties of products. So it is not equal distribution, or the benefits, the benefits which is giving to the people is not equal. So due to that, see, people with education, skill and wealth have made the best use of new opportunities. So guys, this we have to understand. So we have studied about this concept in your 9th standard human resource chapter. Do you guys remember? So what are the qualities for a better human resource? That is a better education, better health, better skill. Okay, so people with education, skill and wealth. That means, who have got the wealth, they can be the better producers. Who have got the skill, they'll be in a better professional or employment opportunities along with their education and all. So those people started to use these opportunities better than compared to the other people. Okay, see here. On the other hand, there are many people who have not shared the benefits. So apart from the educated, skilled and wealthy people, so coming to India, what happens? There are many uneducated people, there are many poor people. Yes or no? So as we have studied, poverty is one of the major challenge which is faced by Indian people. Okay, so due to that, what happens, children? Yes, coming to the education, lack of education, skills, health. So those people are there, they are not shared benefit out of this globalization. Okay, see, since globalization is now a reality, the question is how to make globalization more fair. So we understood that all people have not got the the equal benefits, not share the benefit of this globalization. So how to make it fair, how to make available for all the people irrespective of their skill, education, their wealth, all those things. Yes, there are some the ways where we can improve these things by improving the policies of our government, by improving some the rules and regulations, all those things. Okay, see here, fair globalization would create opportunities for all and also ensure that the benefits of globalization are shared better. So this is the reason we are striving for the fair globalization, because it creates an opportunities for all the people irrespective of their skill, education and their wealth, and it ensures the benefits of the globalization are shared better to all the people. Okay, so that is the reason we are striving for this fair globalization. Okay, see, the government can play a major role in making this possible. So how to make it possible? Yes, so as we know, government is an important, the thing where where the major decisions will be taken in a country. Okay, so the government can play an important, the major role in making this possible, to make it, come true. Okay, see, its policies must protect the interests not only the rich and the powerful, but all the people in the country. So guys, understand, whatever the globalization is giving the facilities only to the educated, skilled and the wealthy people, but not to all the people. So that is the reason here they are telling whatever the policies which has been made by the government, those has to give the facilities or protect the interest of the people, not only the rich and the powerful people, but also to the all the people of the countries, even the poor people, even the uneducated people. For all the people, those policies should help or to protect their interest. Okay, see here, for instance, the government can ensure that labor laws are properly implemented and the workers get their rights. This is very much important. So what happens due to this foreign trade and the foreign investment? Many people, many employees, many workers, they are not getting the proper benefits. They are not getting the proper, the employee rights. Okay, so that is what here they are telling. The government can make the policies, labor laws. That is, labor laws should be properly implemented, because due to and to attract the foreign investors, our government has been given the liberalization to those people. Liberalization in the labor laws. So that has to be limited. So the labor laws has to be properly implemented to ensure the employees' rights or the workers' rights. Okay, so that is very much important, children. And then it can support small producers to improve their performance till the time they become strong enough to compete. So one we understood about the employees, they have to give the proper facilities, that is the labor laws. And the next one it is they have to support to the small producers. So we have seen the small producers are perishing nowadays due to inefficiency. They are not able to compete with the big producers. Okay, so that is the reason to improve the small producers performance, they have to give some support till they become stronger, till they can compete with the open market or the global market. Okay, and then see, if necessary, the government can use trade and investment barriers. So guys, what they are telling, so in the beginning, yes, when India got independence, that time they have introduced some trade barriers, the restrictions on the import or the foreign trade. So that if necessary, if it is necessary to improve our small producers, or if it is necessary to support our Indian producers, they have to restrict the trade barriers. That is, they have to put some trade barriers on the investment, even the trade, foreign trade and even the foreign investment. Okay, and the next one it is, it can negotiate at the WTO for fairer rules. So as we know that, what are the objectives of this WTO, children? To make free trade and investment in all the countries. So as we know, whatever the rules and regulations which has been framed by WTO, they are not followed by some developed countries. So to make sure that the government can negotiate, that means can have an agreement or some, the mutual understanding to make the globalization or the fair. So the fairer rules that can be done. Okay. And it can also align with other developing countries with similar interest to fight against the domination of developed countries in the WTO. So what happens? We understood that the WTO's, maximum, it's controlled by the developed countries. So that is a reason they can have an alignment. So alignments, they can have a mutual agreement with the developed countries and they can negotiate the interest, or they can fight against the domination of this developed countries. So developed countries are already, they are good in technology, technology, they are good in economy, everything. So the developing countries can fight against this developed countries' domination in the WTO. Okay. And the next one, we can see that the massive campaigns and the representation by people's organization have influenced important decisions relating to trade and investments at the WTO. So they can go for the massive campaign. And then even the, the representation by the people organization have, that can influence the decisions which has been taken in the WTO based on the foreign trade and even the foreign investment. Okay. And this has demonstrated that the people can also play an important role in the struggle for fair globalization. So finally, that shows that even people have got the right to change the decision of the WTO to make the globalization better. Okay, fine children. So by this we understood about the chapter, that is the globalization and the Indian economy. Okay, so guys, go through the entire chapter. I'll be sending you people the worksheet based on this, and you have to prepare your own notes. Okay, if any doubts, guys, please let me know. I'm there to help you out. Okay, don't neglect. It is very crucial time and you will be having very, the small time to prepare for your exams. So don't neglect, concentrate more, study well. Okay, if anything, any doubts, you just let me know, children. So by this, what are all the concepts we have understood about this chapter? You just re-glance all those concepts and study well. Okay, all the best, children. All the best for your periodic assessment too. Okay, study well. Thank you all. Have a nice day. If anything, please let me know. Okay, study well, children. Thank you.